Hey guys, this is Jared at Legal Rideshare TV. Now, while this next topic isn't directly related to Uber or Lyft, it does affect rideshare drivers. We're actually talking about drones and how they're helping and changing the way we live. Now, with us are the co-founders of Aerial Influence. This is David Plummer and Michael Ferguson. Hey guys, how are you?
Hey Jared,
thanks for having us, man.
Yeah, so David, I've known you for a long time.
Yeah.
I know you worked in TV for a while with me. What made you transition from TV into the drone business?
It was just exciting to me. I mean, I had worked in TV for like 25 years, and I just got to a point where I had kind of done everything I'd ever wanted to do. I'd done a lot of those things. You were involved in a lot of those things.
That's true. Yeah.
Had a great time working with you, but it was just time to move on to something else. And drones kind of came into the picture around 2016. He and I just sort of seeing what the technology can do. Started messing around, and and eventually, like about a year ago, we opened a shop actually, where full time we're working with customers out of our store in Elbert, Illinois. Yeah.
What is the reason that it's taking off now? So why is this becoming huge like right now?
Well, I think out of necessity in some capacity. I think businesses are starting to see that, hey, if I can do this job with a drone and not put like a human being at risk, or we work a lot with police and fire departments. So when you can save a life, when your return on investment is literally someone's life,
right?
Yeah,
that's so powerful. So I think they're starting to open up to that idea more, and they're seeing that like not only is it saving time and money, but it's also potentially saving lives.
To be honest, when you first started this company, I thought it was going to be mostly focused on photography, and most people think it's about photography,
right.
But I don't think people realize that drones do a lot more than just photography. What are some of the things that these drones are doing now?
Well, I mean, farming is one. So you've got your crops, and you've got drones that actually can go out and see the difference in the health, something with water or nitrogen or something like that. So you can actually get an overview, and then they've got stuff like spraying drones and spreading drones. So you can actually like cover crops, seeding, or you can spray for herbicide, pesticide, that kind of thing. So they're actually becoming more tools rather than just like a camera in the sky.
Because of this pandemic, what are the drones doing now to help?
So right now in the States, they're not really doing much. I mean, we know in China they've been using them extensively. So for they're literally taking these giant drones, like the ones that we sell at Aerial Influence, they can spray pesticide out of them. Yeah. What they're doing instead is they're putting disinfectant in them. So they'll have an army of 50 of these, which can each cover up to 10, some cases 20 acres an hour. You got 50 of those going at one time, literally disinfecting entire cities.
Wow.
Now, we're not to that point here, and we hope we never are to that point. But that's one of the ways they're using it. Another way is with thermal imaging. They're actually, you have a thermal camera which reads body temperature. If you have a high-grade thermal, you can tell if somebody's got a fever if you're close enough.
Wow.
And they've been using it for that as well. The third thing they're using it for, we have drones that actually have speakers on top, so people can talk right into the remote control, and it will repeat with the speaker.
Yeah,
we're one of the only probably 5 companies in the United States that can actually legally spray anything from a drone other than water, anything that it is toxic of any level. So yes, if it comes to that point, we will be absolutely the first ones in line to say we're here to help, however we can do it.
Yeah, my guess is they'll probably reach out to you guys. Obviously, we don't want it to get to that point, but if it does, you guys are prepared to do it.
That's exactly.
Yeah, I mean, if you think about big playgrounds, or something like that, where there's a lot of people congregating that their metal surfaces are non-porous.
Yeah.
It could help.
That's a good point. The drones can be of benefit to the drivers. How can drones help rideshare drivers in this pandemic?
Like, say you're sent to a dangerous neighborhood on a regular basis. Well, instead of you having to drive your car into that dangerous neighborhood, you can park outside of that dangerous neighborhood, fly your drone, and deliver that food without putting yourself at risk. I think right now all Uber drivers, Lyft drivers should be getting they should get their 107 license, because I do think delivery is eventually going the way of drones in some capacity. It will at least be part of Uber or Lyft in some way, shape, or form. So it's really not hard either. You just have to know the airspace. It's a 60-question test that you have to take. You have to study to get that 107 license. But once you do that,
it's doable.
It is definitely doable, and it doesn't hurt. It's like $150.
That's what I was going to ask. So, I think that's smart. The giving for $150, rideshare drivers have this new tool that they can, like you said, a driver being able to have a whole bunch of stuff in their car, drive to a central location, and then basically drone it out.
Yeah.
Exactly.
A half a mile out of line of sight. So then they're doing 5 deliveries at once.
Yeah, exactly. And then you have basically your hub with the car or the truck.
Yeah.
So you still have like keeping an eye on everything. You can reload the food. You can make sure the batteries are charged, that kind of stuff.
Yeah, that's absolutely perfect. So who do you guys cater to? Is it everyone, anyone, small businesses, industrial? What is really your focus so people know?
So we've worked with so many different kinds. I mean, right now I would say the early adopters are police and fire. Those are the ones that are seeing the results immediately and are eager to get these in their hands for the benefit of everyone. I think after that, I think we're looking at agriculture, farmers, but we're open to working with anyone. We've worked with the Wisconsin Department of Natural Resources, lots of different organizations around the Midwest.
Right, yeah, small businesses that are just kind of using it as an added tool that we kind of talked about.
Yeah.
Whether it's a roofer or something like that.
Yeah.
Keep somebody off the ladder. Yep.
The insurance world, insurance is big on it. We've just signed up, we just are working with a customer that's an insurance adjuster for crop insurance. So they bought a fleet of drones to actually go out and inspect crops. So we're seeing many, many different industries that are now interested in this technology.
All right, so to end the segment, obviously people are going to have questions. What's the best way that they can reach you guys?
Go to our Facebook page. So it's Aerial Influence, AERIAL. Lots of information, all of our contact info. Happy to help in any way we can.